Laura, what sort of contingencies would you be building into applications at this point in relation to those possible delays and shortages?
I would say that it depends what kind of deal you're looking at, because if we're looking at a heavy refurb where, for example, they're converting commercial to residential, you might be able to get away with getting the materials from the UK, especially if your build costs aren't super high. But on a ground up development project, you really are probably going to need to source your materials from Europe, just because otherwise it's going to eat too much into your profit margins. So we're kind of suggesting to clients and developers to order the materials as much in advance as possible, although obviously we can't forecast what kind of delays they're going to experience when, you know, the materials get stuck at Calais, or, you know, the shipping is just delayed. But I think lenders are really factoring that into their models, and they're understanding now that actually the client might not need an 18-month term. They're going to need a 24-month term, and maybe they might even need longer to sell, etc. So I think initially we had the first lockdown where obviously construction sites shut down, and that's created a knock-on effect, just a lack of labour force. And as well, you know, Brexit's having an effect on the lack of labour force, because we were using a lot of workers from Europe and they're just not in the UK now available for building work. So that's so all of it unfortunately is contributing to delays. But I think, you know, as brokers and lenders, it's up to us to support the clients, make them aware of these things. You know, most very experienced developers are already going to be aware of these issues, and just see how we can kind of create a contingency whereby the term of the loan is extended, and you know, help the client on the other side with extensions, etc.